The Rivers That Never Forgave, a Yoruba legend. Long before the rivers carved their paths across the land, before the forests whispered their ancient secrets, there lived two women whose love for one man changed the course of history forever. In the mighty kingdom of the Yoruba, there ruled a powerful king named Shango. He was a fearless warrior, admired by his people and blessed with great strength. Among his wives were two remarkable women, Oba and Osun. Oba was gentle, loyal, and deeply devoted to her husband. She believed that true love was built on sacrifice and unwavering commitment. Osun, on the other hand, was graceful, intelligent, and captivating. Her beauty and charm seemed to draw everyone toward her, especially King Shango. Although the two women lived under the same roof, peace slowly gave way to jealousy. Oba could not help but notice how often the king smiled at Osun or sought her company. Every laugh they shared pierced Oba's heart a little deeper. One day, unable to bear the uncertainty any longer, Oba approached Osun with a humble request. "Sister," she said softly, "tell me your secret. How have you kept the king's love so completely?" Osun looked at her for a long moment. Whether out of jealousy, pride, or a desire to teach her rival a cruel lesson, she decided to deceive her. She leaned closer and whispered, "The king loves me because I once sacrificed a part of my own ear and cooked it into his favorite meal. Since that day, his love for me has never faded." Oba's eyes filled with hope. If such a sacrifice would win her husband's heart, she was willing to endure any pain. That night, with tears streaming down her face, Oba did the unimaginable. She cut off part of her own ear and prepared a meal for King Shango, believing that her act of devotion would finally earn the love she longed for. When the king sat down to eat, he noticed something unusual in the food. To his horror, he discovered what Oba had done. "What madness is this?" he cried. With trembling hands and tears in her eyes, Oba confessed everything. She revealed that Osun had told her this was the secret to winning his love. Shango was shocked and furious. He realized that Osun had cruelly deceived her fellow queen, but the damage had already been done. Overwhelmed by shame, heartbreak, and unbearable sorrow, Oba fled the palace. She ran through forests and valleys, weeping without end. The earth itself seemed to mourn with her. According to the ancient legend, the gods took pity on the broken queen. Her endless tears became a flowing river, and thus the River Oba was born. As for Osun, her own destiny became forever tied to another river. Though admired for her beauty and wisdom, she could never escape the consequences of her deception. To this very day, the Yoruba people say that when the River Oba meets the River Osun, the waters become restless and turbulent, because the spirits of the two queens are still in great enmity.